Hello, beloved. Today is Friday, May 15th, 2020, and I would like to spend our time today on a subject I've been thinking about a lot, patience. Our devotions at Stephen Ministry and Council this week were about patience. I think God is trying to tell me something. Most of the time, patience is a virtue I don't have. I work hard at church to be patient, but with my family, with the world, in my own life, and toward my own self, I have trouble. I get impatient at the grocery store when I think the person in front of me is about to pay and instead they pull out a big stack of coupons. I once made an appointment at an urgent care center in order to avoid a long wait time, and was appalled when they lost my information and I had to wait 15 minutes for my appointment. I have been known to groan out loud when it takes more than a few seconds for a web page to load on my computer. We live in a world where we don't have to do a lot of waiting. Nothing in our culture prepares us for or teaches us how to wait. Waiting is seen as a bad thing, a waste of our precious time. Well, I have been doing a whole lot of waiting lately with varying degrees of success. I have to wait for toilet paper to be in stock in the stores. I have to wait to see and touch and hug my extended family, including a new baby nephew who I'm just longing to snuggle. I have to wait to find out if there will be summer school for my kids. We have to wait until people can gather safely to resume anything like regular worship. And I am fortunate not to be waiting for things like test results or a loved one to get out of the hospital. There is so much waiting, and what's worse, none of it with a guaranteed end date. I keep thinking, if I just knew this would be over in 3 weeks, I could handle it. With no real finish line in sight, waiting is an even heavier burden to bear. It is hard not to consider all of this waiting a waste of time. Recently, a friend sent me a quote from the book Liturgy of the Ordinary by Tish Harrison Warren. In it, she says, "God is at work in us and through us as we wait. Our waiting is active and purposeful. A fallow field is never dormant. As dirt sits waiting for things to be planted and grown, there is work being done invisibly and silently. Microorganisms are breeding, moving, and eating. Wind and sun and fungi and insects are dancing a delicate dance that leavens the soil, making it richer and better, readying it for planting." Let me say that one line again. Waiting is active and purposeful. If waiting is active, then it is so much more than a placeholder between real or important scheduled events. If waiting is purposeful, then it is never a waste of time. If I can imagine God working in and through me, if I am not simply an unused, forgotten, and fallow field, then patience is about trust, not time. Maybe waiting with patience isn't something to suffer through, but is a way to respect and appreciate the fact that God has some work to do. and I am not God. Let us pray. Your ways are not our ways, God. As we wait, form in us a deep peace, rooted in the knowledge that our waiting is purposeful and holy. Be patient with us, O God. Amen.